Hey guys, welcome back to In Between the Design with Nicole. I am sitting on a floor. I'm sitting on the floor because we're going to talk about the floor that is directly behind me in that guest bathroom. This episode is about the floor pops that I use, the peel and stick tile, that I actually originally recorded on my Instagram stories, but then I realized that I didn't actually finish the process, so I didn't do the caulking on that story, and plus I wanted to save it and do it in this platform so you guys can see it and watch it for days to come. So we'll watch the process. Sorry it's filmed vertically, but that's just the way Instagram stories lets you film, and we'll talk about it after. My floor pops arrived, so I'm thinking that I might need to lay these down today in the bathroom. Okay, so I did a rough lay down of it just to kind of get a feel for what it's going to look like in this bathroom, and to lay it out, the lay of the land, before I start scrubbing these floors, because they have to be scrubbed and prepped and degreased and all those wonderful things before you lay down sticky tile. But I've noticed there's going to be a lot of cutting that's going to happen in this bathroom. The vent is here, so I have to cut around the vent, yay. Around the toilet for sure, and then there's going to be some strips that we're going to have to use, like spare tile strips, which is not my favorite thing to do at all, to be honest. Like, I'm not looking forward to it at all here too, just around all the edges. And then here I've got to figure out what I'm going to do. I might just paint this strip white, because right now it's meant for the beige tile. Trim in, please. Please trim in, please. Please trim in, please. Anyway, so I'm going to vacuum all the little fluffies before I go scrubbing, just to make sure that there's no dust that I'm kind of moving around the space. So I'm going to vacuum like in between lines, on the boards, and then yeah, and then I'm going to lift this up obviously so I can cut. But yeah, step one. I'm going to take my dusting cloth and go along the baseboards and all around the corners and on the floor as well, just to make sure that I didn't leave any residue on anything, and then I'll go in with my actual cleaning products. He's not being very helpful today. In fact, he's making it harder because he's leaving his little black hairs after I clean it. So I'm going to have to lock this door and kick him out, unfortunately. Right, Truman? Okay, step 3, I'm going to just wet the sponge. And before I put any product on it, just wipe everything with a wet sponge, and then I'll put the product with the cleaning product. I'll clean all the floors. I use CLR in case you, there you go. And then now I'm just painting this, I guess divider, I don't know what it's called, the bridge between the carpet and the floor, just so that it actually blends better with this tile here. And then I'm probably going to seal this gap with silicone after everything is dry and done, but I just put like one coat and then I'll go in with another coat after. But already the white is just so much better, like as a transition piece, that's the word, there you go. And just a little tip, so I just laid down the first tile. I want to show you guys, I put it in between the groups because number one, these tiles obviously are not the same size as these ceramic tiles, but number two, even if they were, I would still go in between, because what happens is if you put the tile divide right on at the center, like line it up, it'll end up sinking and gapping. So I just always make sure that I put it in between so that that doesn't happen to the tiles. It's in the kitchen, I have it upstairs the same way, and they've held up really well. So just a little tip. You guys, half the bathroom is done and I'm so tired. I don't want to do it around the toilet. I really don't want to cut that toilet, like tile for the toilet. And here I have coat number 2 on it, and it's drying, so I'm going to put another coat. I just really can't wait to put the silicone seal because it looks crazy right now. And then I'm debating if I want to actually seal all this too, because some of my cuts are just not even. They're just not even, you know? But we'll see. I probably will end up sealing it just because I like things to look pretty. Okay, so here's an update. I did the second coat for the transition strip. I have to do probably 2 more, to be honest. And then I'm almost done, actually. Just have to go around the toilet now, which I'm not looking forward to because I already did the first cut at the front and it was hard. It's hard to measure. I'm not very, anyways. So, and then now I have to go around and caulk all the edges because some of my cuts are just crazy. But I am actually very happy with the result so far. Yeah, looking good, looking good. For reference, so that is the old beige transition strip there, that's the office. And then this is the one that I've been painting. So as you can see, it just looks 100% better with the white transition as opposed to beige because, and don't mind that tile, I haven't done it yet. But yeah, it just doesn't look as clean this lets you know that you're walking into the bathroom and it's a different space. So anyway, I have to paint that one still, but yeah. Hi everybody. I had about 10 minutes to come down here and finish what I was supposed to finish last night because I just got really tired and my back, and anyways. So I realized though that I don't even have the caulking that I'm supposed to have. A friend of mine messaged me after and he said, you know, ultra clear and white would be great, and he suggested the brand. So I ordered the DAP 3.0 that he suggested from Home Depot. So I gotta wait for that to come. But for now I have a corner back there. I'm avoiding it like the plague because I don't want to cut that weird corner. And then I have one right in front of me that'll take me about 2 seconds to do. And I have my assistant here. But yeah, this was way harder than the kitchen for sure because of all the cutting. And I'm gonna have to redo a lot of the tile, not a lot of the tile, I'm such a drama queen. 3 of the tiles I'm gonna have to recut, and I ordered an extra box because I knew this would happen to me. But I'm gonna recut them because they're just not tight enough to either the toilet or the wall that I want. But yeah. Okay, can we talk about my freehand trace and how perfect it is? Perfect for a freehand trace, I should say. Man, and here I am thinking I need professional tools. I definitely need professional tools, don't even get me twisted, but look at that. Well, and then I'm gonna just obviously finish that with the caulking, but pretty proud of myself. Look, you can see the paint spill over here. That's fine because that's going to be covered anyway with the filler, so we're all good in the hood, everybody. We're all good. Okay folks, we're almost done. I got to do a few more coats of this. I actually might even, seeing this now, I just might fill it in with the white paint anyway and then still fill it on top with the sealant. Right, True? Yeah, he's over me. He's just done. All right guys, all the tiles are laid down. The bathroom is done. Not. I still have to seal everything, but I'm waiting for that caulking like I said earlier. But right now I have an opportunity to go in and fix anything that looks wonky tonky, and I have a few of those. I got an extra pack of tiles for this reason because I had no idea what I was doing in here. I measured it out, but I knew that I would make a ton of mistakes because it's me. So, you know, why wouldn't that be a thing? Anyway, so I'm gonna show you one of the major ones. So right here, I cut this tile straight across and I forgot that it would have a gap because this tile finished here. So I need to cut this new, like a whole new tile, and just leave the tail on because I don't like this seam. It looks absolutely awful. And I have a few of these actually behind the toilet as well that I'm going to recut because I have enough tile to fix them. But yeah, so, you know, trial and error, friends. Okay guys, so I've taped where I'm going to caulk. You can see there's like some gapping that I just want to seal up and cover, and I will show you what it looks like after. Okay, so I did it. It was hard. I got it everywhere. It was all over my hands. There's still like remnants of it. I did it around the toilet, or the tub I should say. Yeah, I used painter's tape, and even still I got it everywhere because I'm a hot mess, but I'm glad I did it because it obviously looks cleaner, like the finish. But you can see like I made some boo-boos here. I'll probably have to go over that. I don't know. I feel lazy right now. And I did it around the toilet too because necessary, you know, to seal it and everything. But yeah, so you know, the project is done. I'm very tired. I literally have, I don't know if you can see it, maybe on this one. Yeah, silicone everywhere. Anyway, so let me pull out and show you guys the floor, and I put it obviously between here too. But yeah, so the floor's done. Project floor with floor pops is a complete. Okay, so that was my journey, putting the floor pops into the bathroom behind me there. I got a few questions after, during, before, while I was doing it. Someone asked, you know, why didn't you remove the cord around in the bathroom? Because it would have been too much work. I wanted this to be really easy and budget friendly, and I wanted it to have a big impact, and that's exactly what I think I accomplished. Removing the cord around would have just been one more step I didn't want to do. You guys are obviously more than welcome to remove your cord around if you ever do this, but it was just not for me. The caulking ended up sealing it really nicely, so I'm happy that I left it the way it was. I also got asked about the toilet. Why didn't I lift the toilet? Same thing, too much work. and I like an easy fix, so that's why I didn't do that. And then I got some tips. So my girlfriend, you know, midway through my stories, she said, why don't you just take a piece of paper and trace the corner that you want to cut out on the paper and then put it on the tile and cut out the tile. Lifesaver. So I ended up doing that halfway through, which saved me a lot of time at the end. And then I got sent people sent me links to a cool tool that you just push up against these corners and it molds to it, and then you just trace it out on the tile. So I may or may not end up ordering that for another project. We will see. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you want to try this in your own home, budget friendly, big impact. And if you do, let me know. Tag me in it, post it, and enjoy the process of making your home that much more homey. Anyway, okay, take care guys, and I'll see you next time on In Between the Design with Nikole.